Well, Rough Talk Ryan, congratulations. Before we get started, congratulations is definitely in order. Two beautiful baby girls, baby Dayvaults. Welcome to the family. So, how's fatherhood going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good so far. Just kind of amazed at this age in life to be named a father. But been good, and glad Tracy's getting better, and she's been through a rough patch, but thank God the kids were good from the start, really.
Absolutely. I was lucky enough to be there when they were born, not in the room, but got to hold Ava, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And just definitely
you saw some of the problems that was going on.
I did. So happy to be there to support my Rough Talk cousin, and everybody around town has been asking about you and just how the babies were and how Tracy was. So good to know there's a lot of love surrounding this Dayvault family. So congratulations. Another thing, though, and by the way, speaking of Kannapolis, nothing more Kannapolis than taking your newborn babies before you even get them home to the Whataburger. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was quite a feat. She didn't want to go in the house right out of the and just sit down, after being in the hospital so long. So we just took a little field trip. She wanted to go uptown and drive through and see if she could see people and something other than 4 hospital walls. And she had 5 different rooms at the hospital, and just to see something different, see nature, see spring, because it's a lot greener now than it was when she went in.
No doubt. No doubt.
So that's been good, and so we went up to my work, saw a lot of people there, and they were tickled to see the kids, and so I and of course I was starving. I said, well, we gotta go by the Whataburger, and and of course I thought, well, dang, I didn't take a picture here. This is their first restaurant to visit. I got a sandwich to go, and it was phenomenal yesterday.
Great. I was at number 10 today, and it may have been the best burger I've ever had. I told the manager, Julie Irvin, compliments to the cooks, and they were giving me the thumbs up. Julie said that you brought them there. She said that her daughter Amanda ran out first thing to see you and the baby. So that's pretty cool. That cool. Picture's awesome. I'm glad you guys got that.
It is cool, and it's cool that people care and have been concerned, and want to know kind of what's going on, and people are happy about it. So that's good. And my mom and I just went to Walmart this afternoon, and just running into random people, and people we've known forever or whatever, and they talking about it, because I guess people see it on Facebook and know about it.
Well, awesome. Well, hey, I want to give you the floor too. We're going to talk about something else. It's just as Kannapolis as these new Dayvault baby girls. You and I have been working on something really since November, December of last year. We've kind of sort of hinted about it and kind of threw some feelers out there and let a couple people hear this project. But I think we finally got it nailed down. We quit playing the Montgomery Gentry, my town intro, tired of paying those royalties, I guess. We want to come up with something unique to K-Town and something unique to us. So we put together a song. I want to give you an opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah, and as you say, we've let a couple people hear it that we value their feedback or value their input, and it's been very positive and beyond belief of how good this has turned out. And thanks to you for sitting down and just putting your thoughts into creating the lyrics of this song one night, and then literally. And then you and I kind of went back and forth on some things and tweaked it and changed some words. And but you're the main songwriter.
Well, we are. But credit goes to both.
But I think through the talking about it so much, and it just kind of came to you, and you put it on paper, and it's turned out to be something that's incredible. Our good friend Chad Bearden, a fellow podcaster, Nashville artist, and race NASCAR, enthusiast and member of that community, big time, has helped us on this, and got the music and the and words to it where we can actually hear it.
Yes.
And I couldn't be any happier about it.
Well, let's go ahead and play it. We've got a little video that we want to play with this and kind of debut this to the masses. But guys, we're going to play it. We'll come back. We'll talk about it, and definitely want y'all's feedback. So here it is. It's called The Heart of the K-Town Connection. Or at least that's what I'm calling it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're cool with that.
No, that's
here we
good.
go. The Heart of the K-Town Connection.
Some worthless farmland by the county line turned into hope, a dream divine. A mill rose up, a town was born, the whistle blew, that became our norm. They came for miles with calloused hands, tiles were made on these southern lands. Mill town strong, a legacy, roots run deep as the old oak tree. They said we were finished, our fate at stake, but we stood as one for pity's sake. Held our ground when the whole world shook. Look at us now, just take a look. Hardworking mill guys in the weave room, to the man in black and our wonders too. This town is strong down to its core. Our future dreams, oh, the mill before. Kannapolis, you rise evermore. K-Town strong, from the mill to the land. Look how far we've come. K-Town pride in every direction. That's the heart of the K-Town connection. Boys on Ebenezer, running wild and free, dust on their boots, born of history. Dale Earnhardt flying down the track, our hometown hero, never looking back. West Avenue is the place to be. Our town's alive, so full of energy. The gem theater's glowing bright. Young love sparked in that neon light. They thought we were gone, but they never knew. A mill guy's heart won't split in two. We rebuild again, that's what we do. Standing strong as a red, white, and blue. From the hard-working mill guys in the weave room, to the man in black and our wonders too. This town is strong down to its core. Our future dreams, or the mill before. Kannapolis, you rise evermore. K-Town strong, we stand as one. From the mill to the lab, look how far we've come. K-Town pride in every direction. That's the heart of the K-Town connection. Now lab lights shine where the looms once spun. A new kind of hope, a new day begun. But the stories we carry and all we pursue keep our past alive, guiding us through. From the boys on Ebenezer to the cannon name, Swanee lights glowing, and those Friday night games. Our spirit endures, forever we roar. Our future dreams, or the mill before. Kannapolis, our hearts are yours. Kannapolis, forever strong to the core. K-Town strong, we stand as one. From the mill to the lab, look how far we've come. K-Town pride in every direction. We are the the K-Town connection.
Man, Ryan, that's almost a tearjerker.
It is a tearjerker.
Man, but let's just kind of break it down for a minute. And again, I put this song together. The bulk of the lyrics probably took place in about 10 or 15 minutes. November, December, I can't remember the night we did it, although I wrote it down. Some worthless farmland by the county line. Obviously, you know, going back to our family history, ancestors, the farm right here at the Rowan County line. That's a pretty powerful opening statement.
Yeah, and the pictures in that video correlate with what the song is talking about at the same time. So that first picture is the first loom to ever come to Kannapolis, and that picture was salvaged by my dad from the litho department. He found it; they were cleaning it out in the mid-90s and saved it from the trash. But then the second picture is, of course, of our great-great-grandfather who owned the farm where the mill and downtown was built. And, you know, I mean, it wasn't for him selling that land, this would have all been built somewhere else.
Sure.
And so it's, you know, and then you go to the carpenter picture. That's my great granddaddy and his brother John and his brother Fred on that picture.
Some of my relatives on the Cavan side, you know, they were very intertwined in that photo. So a lot of history there to begin that song.
Yes, tons of history in that song and video. And, you know, it's really, really emotional for those of us that are from here to sit and watch that. And the footage of the smokestacks falling and the water tank falling, those were actual videos from an old digital camera that I took when that happened. And, you know, I never will forget that. And
to watch that, I know it doesn't have the audio from the clips and the video, but to hear your dad saying, man, it's gone forever.
Gone forever. And
pretty powerful.
And, you know, and I'll never forget the reverberation of that boom when it happened. And, you know, in the song, it references the whole world shook. Well, that's, you know, literally and emotionally for our people of our town and the real mill people that built this community. So it's an homage. And of course it also moves the community, moves the town into the future, into where it's at now through the research campus and all the redevelopment that's happened, the rebirth of Kannapolis, so to speak. And it's really cool to be able to capture all that in one song.
I agree. You know, the labs are flourishing, you know, obviously where the looms once spun, you know, to kind of throw that in there. Of course, you know, we're going to give some tribute to Dale Earnhardt, the whole Earnhardt family. There's a clip of Ralph and Dale, the statue, you know.
J.W. Cannon, Charlie
Cannon family. You know, you can't talk about Kannapolis and downtown without, you know, the gym theater, the Swanee. You can't mention without the football team, A.L. Brown High School, the basketball team. You know, you can't not mention the Wonders. And of course, you know, there's that whole little verse about the boys on Ebenezer. How about that one?
Yeah, that's cool. You know, and our picture's there, of course, for good or bad. But you know, it's really, I really hope people, not only as they watch our show and they get to hear part of it as a part of our intro, I really hope people feel connected to that video and that song, regardless of if they're one of our viewers or not. Because I don't know of any other song that's ever been written specifically about Kannapolis in general.
No,
but
not quite like this one.
Not like this one, at least.
And who knows? Maybe I'll start writing some more songs. Maybe we'll write one about the dye department next.
I don't, you know, and I know you're talented and stuff, but I don't think you're going to pull off another one because this is something you're passionate about.
Yes.
And and I am too, of course. And I think that's how you create a song of that nature.
Yes.
Is that it's something that you're so passionate about.
Yes.
You did it in 15
minutes.
Yeah, in 15 minutes. But, you know, and I want to throw our props to Chad Bearden for helping us and making it actually sound like something.
Yeah.
It really is an incredible thing, and we can't wait to have this out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's
Absolutely.
the reason I came back to do a quick show with you.
No doubt. No doubt. Well, brother, you need to get back to changing some diapers and feeding some babies. So we're gonna call this one. We're gonna put this one. I guess we're gonna end this one.
This ain't an episode, is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's a. I don't know. It's a something.
It's a. it's a blip.
Man, well, we're going to record another episode later today. But Ryan, again, congratulations from everybody in Kannapolis. I know they've been pulling for you and pulling for Tracy, and love Ava and Aubrey. And, I can't wait to bring them on the show. I know they've already got some K-Town Connection onesies ready that Tracy made. So before long, we got to bring them in here and get them indoctrinated.
We got to do that. We got to do that. So.
All right, guys. Well, hey, check us out again. If you're new to this or you're just watching it, please like and subscribe our content on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, all those cool places. And Rough Talk Ryan, I'll catch you next time.
All right, brother. Thank you.